everyone, and welcome to Community Connections. I'm Marnie Yule, your host, Prescott Valley Chamber of Commerce, as we're entering into our holiday season. So glad you're joining us today, and first want to wish a very wonderful thoughts and love to our veterans, and happy Veterans Day as we honor and remember the sacrifices you've made and continue to make on our behalf of our great United States. So thank you so much, and we're going to talk about a little bit more what's coming up through the month of November. But really, the month of November is a lot about planning, not only planning for us at the Chamber of Commerce, but also our town of Prescott Valley's Parks and Recreation. I have Hope Hooper here. She is the recreation supervisor. And as I was saying, Hope, that we look forward to our November holidays. We have Veterans Day where we honor our veterans and we attend our Veterans Day parades and put our flags out. But then we also look forward to Thanksgiving when we can be with family and friends and thankful for what we have. But for you and I, our month of November is planning for the month of December and our big Christmas and holiday events we have coming up the first week of December.
That's right.
As we are working on the Holiday Festival of Lights parade and the Civic Center lighting and all of the activities we plan for that day, you guys are gearing up for the annual Create a Tree. Now, how many years have you been doing this?
This is our 18th annual year for Create a Tree.
My gosh.
So almost 2 decades.
Well, right now is an opportunity for your business, organization, your family to design a tree and submit it. So we're talking about this a little bit earlier because you can submit your applications, and then when do you actually have to have your tree there?
So we're accepting applications through November 18th, and if there's room after that, we'll still take applications. But frequently we run out of space by then, so turn them in early. And then folks will be putting up their trees December 3rd through December 5th so that we're ready for the Festival of Lights on the 6th.
Well, tell us about these trees. What are the particulars about what somebody should be thinking about as they design their tree for the Create a Tree display?
Yeah, so this is a really cool program because it goes beyond just put a tree in the library. It's we encourage folks who are participating to make a tree that really represents them, their business, their organization. This is a great marketing tool for people, and it's free. There's no application fee, there's no fee to participate whatsoever. So it's a great free way to market your business in a fun and creative way and to have fun, enjoy the holidays, make it your own thing. A couple things: we definitely discourage anything of value on your tree because it's a library, it's an open space, the public is welcome.
Right.
We want to make sure that there's nothing, you're not putting grandma's ornament on there that maybe somebody sees and they're like, I think that belongs on my
Not
tree.
that it would happen.
Not that it would ever happen.
But we just want to make sure that nothing happens.
Yeah, exactly. Just in case. And then too, with that, for safety's sake, stay away from the glass ornaments, do stuff that's a little bit safer in case somebody bumps into your tree. We know how excited people can get in the library. We don't want anyone running into it and,
I mean, it's not quiet like a library we know of?
Oh,
no.
Goodness, no. We would never do that.
It's a fun place.
That's right.
Live trees.
No live trees. Mostly because they're flammable, so we want to stay away from things that are going to be super flammable and present a risk. So, with those live trees, they can go up like that if you're not careful.
I've seen videos.
Yeah, it's a little terrifying.
Well, we do want to mention that this project and event is being sponsored through the Arts and Culture Commission.
Yeah.
So if that gives you an idea, arts, culture, creativity should be your theme.
Yeah.
And you're only limited by your imagination. In the past, we have trees made out of what?
We've had trees made out of ladders. We've had trees made out of wine barrels. We've had trees made out of giant fake Legos, Sprite bottles. I mean, it's amazing the stuff that people have come up with.
Well, I remember one year that we did it for the Lions Club, Roar, and we used a manzanita branch, big tall manzanita branch, and then we hung lions all over it and little, obviously artsy stuff that we put on it, bows and some of that kind of symbolizing the jungle, the lands that the lions roam. But we were thinking to be creative and outside of the box instead of just using a regular tree. So you don't have to use a tree. You can use whatever your creative juices come up with.
That's right. And if you have questions about, what's acceptable, what should I watch out for, what size does my tree need to be?
Right.
We have our application online. We have them in our office. You can always call us, 928-759-3090. Isabella, our new arts and culture coordinator, is running this program. She's doing a fantastic job. She's a very helpful person. So if you, even if you don't have questions and you just want to talk to her, she's a great person to chat with and learn more about our program. Yeah, exactly. Get some ideas.
Or what do you think? I'm thinking about going this way, and she'll be able to say, that's a great idea, or maybe it doesn't kind of fit some of the criteria.
Right. And she's an artist herself, so she understands these things. And, if there's a trick or a tool that you need, or say you apply a little bit late and there's not a spot with electrical available, she can help you figure out how you can still light up your trees. So,
well, let's go back to that.
Yeah.
If somebody does want to put lights on, and not thinking that maybe you'd come in too late and get Isabella's creativity going, but are there electrical spaces allowed?
There are, but it's less than half of the locations that we have in the library. So if you're somebody that wants to light up your tree, get your application in now.
Okay.
Sooner than later, because those are the ones that run out the fastest.
Now, is there a competition?
There is a little competition element to it. We have a People's Choice Award, and it's kind of bragging rights more than anything, but that's pretty hefty bragging rights, because we get most of the businesses in the area that participate in this. And you'll get a certificate that has your tree on it. You'll be invited to a commission meeting so we can recognize you in front of the whole community. It's a wonderful program. I highly encourage anyone.
I do too. We've participated with our Lions Club and the Chamber of Commerce in the past, and it's fun to get creative. And we're thinking about how we can, promote our business community and our community as a whole by doing another tree with the Chamber this year. So I'm putting Brady on it.
Oh,
Brady
fun.
on it.
That'll be super
again,
fun.
So now you're coming up with your design. You're submitting your application. You can kind of start putting your pieces together at home or in your mind, and then you come December 3rd through the 5th to set it up in the library, and then the actual unveiling and the opening is when?
That's going to be on December 6th at 5 o'clock. So when we start the Festival of Lights on December 6th is when you can come into the library and vote for your favorite tree that night, or you can vote throughout the whole month of December. The trees stay up till January 3rd. So
stay up till January 3rd, so you can go on in and see it at any time.
That's right.
But we hope you come out on the Holiday Festival of Lights for the Nightlight Parade, all the musical entertainment, the created tree, and of course our favorite is the lighting of the Civic Center, which is amazing. And I'm seeing them work as I come into the studio today, and holy smokes, I think they found more lights. And they're all over. So again, hope for more information.
You can call us at 928-759-3090 or visit our website, www.pvaz.net.
18th Annual Create Tree. Take a chance display. Thank you, Hope.
Thank you, Marnie.
We're the Census Bureau. We measure America. Every day, not just every 10 years. We measure change in our jobs, schools, infrastructure, healthcare, and more. So if you receive a survey from the Census Bureau, please participate right away. Your family, your friends, your neighbors, your community are counting on you.
Dora knows better than anyone. The best place to explore is the forest.
She knows this monkey? Of course, she knows this monkey.
Experience nature.
Let's go.
Connect with family.
I love you guys.
And find your own adventure in a forest or park near you.
Let's do this. Come on, Boots.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest or park near you.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
And welcome back to Community Connections. Okay, we are carrying on with our tree theme, but this time my guest is Kara Peterson. She is the founder of Kind to Find, a nonprofit organization dedicated to putting kindness out in this world, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. But she is holding the second Festival of Trees, and I was honored to be a part of that last year as a judge. Kara, welcome. Glad to have you.
I am so glad to be here, Marnie. Thank you.
Second year. Congratulations. You know, it was a wonderful event last year.
And everything that was wonderful last year is exponential this year. We are so excited.
Well, and I know you've added some things and some different activities, and so I'm going to basically throw it over to you. Basically, I'm really going to throw it over to you and let you talk about how this starts out on Wednesday night with the Chambers and official ribbon cutting, not only celebrating the Festival of Trees, but celebrating your membership and engagement in the community was Kind to Find.
Okay, so first, our whole, what we're based on as Kind to Find is collaboration and cooperation and coming together. We feel that that's really important today, and we like that. We like being heard and listening.
Right.
That's important. So when we decided to do our ribbon cutting, we said, you know what, all three chambers, all three cities, this is a really important thing. And so it's going to involve all three chambers. And we thought that was really important. So we wanted everybody involved. So we're starting with our chamber mixer, or our ribbon cutting at 4 o'clock.
And this is Wednesday, November 20th. I want to remind everybody as we talk about this is happening before the Thanksgiving holiday. It's a great way that it's a little bit of downtime, something exciting to get involved and be a part of.
So the ribbon cutting's at 4 o'clock on November 20th from 4 to 5, and then we're going to go right into our Jingle Mingle, which is so much fun to just say, Jingle Mingle. And that's just everybody having a good time, interacting with the trees. There's 45 trees this year. And yeah, I'm really excited. A lot of them are done by schools, some of them are done by nonprofits, and then some of them are done by our local businesses. So that was really exciting too, that we didn't have last year. So this year we have more of our community involvement, which is also something that we're really excited about. So at the Jingle Mingle, that is a ticketed event. However, all of the businesses that are participating, they have tickets. So if you want tickets, we want you to go check out our businesses that are participating.
Right.
That's just one way we want to drive traffic to our businesses. And our chambers. Our chambers have tickets.
Right.
So any chamber member can get those tickets. So then we go into November 21st, and we have activities and entertainment that's different every single day. So we have some of our local choirs performing that evening, and that whole day is free. We have yoga. Mary Heller's doing Be Moved. We have a literacy program. On Friday, we have the senior stroll. I love the senior stroll. And we have someone's doing Sinatra classics. He's going to be singing that day. We want all of our homes to come and bring their seniors. Again, that's free. We just have a peaceful day. We have comedy night that night. That is a ticketed event. And then Saturday that was our most celebrated day last year. That is a day where it's a great day to be a kid. Of course, when is it not a good day to be a kid?
Right, exactly.
But we have craft tables, and we have face painting, and we have kids entertainment, and we have Mr. Jim, and we have Peaceful Outlaws, and we have One Creation Story, and we have YMCA gymnastics, and we have all kinds of entertainment that will be there for the kids to do and see.
Right. Tell us more about the trees now. These are decorated and sponsored by, like you said, the various businesses, organizations, schools, but they're available for sale or for bidding on, are they not? I mean, you could actually go see one of these beautiful trees, and last year I was absolutely kicked myself that I didn't buy one of the trees because I was honored to be a judge the first night, and there were so many beautiful ones. I thought, how wonderful to be able to take it home and have it ready to go, and I didn't do it last year. But guess what I'm doing this year?
Me too.
I'm shopping for my tree because they're immaculately decorated and absolutely gorgeous. But again, tell us how that process works about being able to take home the tree at the at the end of the event.
So at the Jingle Mingle, that will be the first eyes on the prize. And that's where you can bid on the buy it now price. There will be 3 trees that we put up for live auction that night. And then after that, starting on Thursday, we have an online auction process. So you can do it on your mobile phone. You can do it. So if you see a tree, you don't have to come back to the festival. You can watch that tree that you were really interested in. On Saturday, the trees will be falling off at 3 different times. So if you had your eye on 3 different trees, they won't all end at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So that you can see, and if you don't win one, you can go for the next one, that kind of thing. And then when you win the tree, we wrap it up and we deliver it already decorated.
Perfect.
It is.
Perfect.
And the whole event is sponsored by Finlay Subaru. And the trees, actually the artificial trees, are co-sponsored by Home Depot. And then the live trees, we have 9 live trees this year.
Really? Okay.
Yes, and we're really excited about that. Those are co-sponsored by Mortimer Nursery.
Oh my gosh. Last year we didn't have live trees, as I
We
recall.
didn't because the location we were at would not allow for that. The location that we're at this year, which is the Prescott Gateway Mall,
Okay.
they are fine with that. So they come in 18 to 24 inch pots, and they are 6 to 7 feet tall, and they are really heavy and
So you almost need a,
like a mini forklift.
right, exactly.
These are really heavy duty trees. They will not have lights on them.
But
We will
they'll be
have
decorated.
They will be fully decorated, and the businesses, those were the first ones to go, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Businesses really wanted those live trees. There will be a spotlight on each of those so that they still have lighting so that you
Right,
can
right.
see them, but they won't have lights on the individual branches.
Okay, all right. So again, the Jingle Mingle starts things off on Wednesday, November the 20th, but all the way through, those trees can possibly go home with you.
They won't be going home until
Sunday.
Sunday or Monday, but
Monday,
yeah, but
right.
you can say
But you can say,
that
"That's my
tree
tree."
is mine. Yeah, we had 3 trees that were bought before the event even started last year.
Well, I'm so glad I'll be there the first day, right there, take a look, because I promised myself I wouldn't miss out on that one this year. And so is there more information on, I know we're talking about this a little early, sort of, because I always I think it's never too early to plan, especially through the holidays when your life gets so busy. But make a trip to the Gateway Mall. Obviously, put it as part of maybe your Christmas and holiday shopping. Lots of the new stores and are out there in the mall. If you haven't been in there, check it out. But again, this is just a great reason to come, and I would highly recommend you coming out and joining us at any time during that weekend. So what is the website, Kara?
It's kinddefined.org, and all the events and the schedule, everything is listed.
Beautiful
Yep,
flyer.
it's all on the website.
And we have tickets at the Chamber for those businesses that would like to come and be a part of it and support one of our local nonprofit agencies. Again, Kara, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
A Festival of Trees, the judging is Wednesday night.
Wednesday
So I know
night.
you've got your judges lined up. It was so much fun last year. So hard, but so much fun.
There's over 5 judging categories this year.
I look forward to seeing you there. So Kara, thank you for joining
Thank
us.
you.
I will see you there on the 20th.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. Nearly half of all cancers can be prevented. That's right, half. Nearly 50%, mostly by making small everyday changes in your diet and controlling your weight, walking more, eating less, and eating foods that help you and your family to seriously reduce the risk of cancer. And of course, by not smoking. Visit the Cancer Prevention Together We Can website and get a free 30-day planner filled with tips, recipes, stats, and more about protecting your family. Go to prevent50.org.
I'm good,
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
but I have a story, and I don't know where to start.
I feel alone in a crowd.
I can't sleep.
I feel overwhelmed.
I don't even know who I am anymore.
I still have nightmares.
I can't live like this anymore.
I'm really not so good. But are you ready to listen?
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the-right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
And welcome Welcome back to Community Connections. My next guest is somebody you're very familiar with, has been with us on the show several times talking about great things that are going on in the community in the area of people with disabilities. Andrew Bogdanoff is here. He's a fitness coordinator over at New Horizons Disability Empowerment Center, and is joined by Joe Crawford, who's a recreational therapist at our very own Mountain Valley Regional Rehabilitation Hospital, the only one in northern Arizona. Well, I think maybe something's up in Flagstaff, but we got the heart right here in Prescott Valley. So we're here to talk about a special clinic going on. So, Andrew, I know you've experienced it, golf, and people say you're in a wheelchair, how can you golf? And Andrew can explain it.
Yeah, so they have these machines. They're called stand-up and play machines. They're incredible. Ability 360 is also partnering with us on this adaptive golf clinic, and so one of their employees are bringing the stand-up and play machines up to Prescott, and we're using them. But these machines allow us, they're kind of like Segways, if you will. You can transfer from your wheelchair into the machine, and it stands you up, so you can actually play golf standing with everyone else. And what's really incredible with these things is it's always an awesome opportunity to stand when you're in a chair. There's so many health benefits to it: blood pressure, bone density, muscle mass, digestion, everything. Our bodies are meant to stand, and so it's really great. Invite your friends and family out just to take pictures with them and stand, and then be at eye level with your loved ones and everything, and that's awesome. And then throw golf in the mix too. I mean, that's really, really great to be able to stand and play golf like everybody else. So it's a really great opportunity, and we're just bringing these machines and having the community come, and anyone with disabilities, we stroke survivors, spinal cord injuries, anyone can come out and be a part of this.
Yeah, we're super excited. Our goal is to get anybody who is at home thinking they can't do something. It's going to be here. The goal for the Prescott Valley and Prescott area is that we will have adaptive golf going forward during the correct season. We bring in the adaptive equipment from down in Phoenix, the Ability 360 Sports and Fitness Center, with their pro golfers that help us out, and of course all the folks at Antelope Hills, that we cannot do this without them. So we're very grateful for that. We want anybody, you're a stroke survivor, you have Parkinson's, whatever, traumatic brain injury, come on out, do a little putt-putt, do some driving and check out all the things that you can do. Isolation is a huge problem for people with disabilities. Gaining weight, like 23 pounds actually after an injury, it's pretty significant. These programs can be here in our area. Prescott should be the fun place to go play. Prescott Valley is very accessible, and we want people from up north to come on up here and try some golfing, or people from Flagstaff to come out, just anybody in our area, because New Horizons covers, as you know, the whole northern Arizona area, and so does Mountain Valley Rehab. So when you've sustained a traumatic injury, it is scary to go try something new, but we've brought the right people and we have the right equipment up here to make this successful and possible for you for however long you want to go. So the beginning of the day will be clinic. So, getting fitted for your equipment, working on your swing as far as the driving and then the putting, and then we will go live at 12:30 for a 9-hole course and let the competition begin and go have some fun out there on the green.
Right, so you say it's for people of all disabilities, so not everybody needs the special, what do they call it?
Stand-up and play.
Stand-up and play machine, yes, obviously, but those, depending on your disability, the level of golf play or how you're worked with and being able to swing makes a difference. Right. So then everybody is kind of tees off at the same time at noon.
Correct. And some people
However, you are adapting your disability to playing golf.
Exactly. And there might be some folks who have hemiparesis after a stroke. Well, while their balance is pretty good, maybe that arm's a little weak, and we can help adapt that. Even if you can't make, next Thursday's clinic, rest assured there are more coming. And so if you can't make it this time, try to catch us next time, and we'll see you on the green. I think it'll be really
okay.
fun.
So that date is November the 14th.
Correct.
At Antelope Hills Golf.
Starts at 10 o'clock.
Just check in at the pro shop?
Yep. We'll have a table ready, and you can go ahead and register, and Tim Surrey and the other golf pros over at Antelope Hills will be there to help get us all set and ready to go.
Now, is there any charge to participate?
It's $15, which is not, of course, the true cost of what it costs to golf, but because of all the sponsors, we're able to keep the costs down.
Right.
And scholarships are available upon request.
And this machine, the stand-up and play machine, being brought up, How much do those run?
They're about 20.
22,000.
So
Wow.
our goal in the future is to have one of these stand-up and play machines in the Tri-City area.
Yeah.
So if we could keep it at, let's say, Antelope Hills, because that's a great golf course. It's very accessible, pretty flat. Keep it there so that people that want to utilize these can go and check it out and use it for the day. I think that would be awesome because we don't have anything like that up here, and it'd be great, for anyone in a chair to come use
So
that.
let's talk about how it works, because you have actually used it. I've seen photos. You really could be the poster guy. He's just absolutely adorable. But we go on to that all the time. So you're brought in, strapped in to hold you up, and then it stands you.
Yep.
Then do you ever get out of it until after you've played golf, or does it sit back down? How does that? Or does it rise and lift? Whoops, you're gonna go out of my screen.
Sorry. I roll up right next to it and just transfer over into it.
It's like
strap
a chair.
in. Yeah, strap in.
Okay.
Make sure my chest. There's a little chest piece too. I don't have trunk control, so I need to make sure that I'm very secure in the machine. And then there's like a little button, that lifts me up, and then I'll swing when I'm standing. But then when I want to maneuver to the next hole or my next shot, I'll lower it again.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to be like cruising around like this all the time. So I lower it and then go to the next hole, and then when I'm ready to swing, I stand up to how I want to be, my desired position,
Right.
and then hit that way.
Well, heck, that's what people do anyway.
Yeah.
They stand up, they hit the ball, get back in the cart, and then they sit for the
I know, but it's great. It's my cart. It's everything. I can put my clubs on it. Yeah.
You've got it all together, because that's how the rest of us play.
Right. And it supports your knees too, so that your knees aren't buckling out. So it just fully supports you. And they wrote an article last year when we did this that it was more than just a game. A lot of these husbands were able to hug their wives at a standing level.
Right, and that's what he mentioned was being able to stand.
It was really fun.
The partnership, Mountain Valley Regional Rehabilitation Hospital, New Horizons Disability Empowerment Center, and Antelope Hills and Ability 360 coming together to make a difference for the folks in our community. You have been amazing at getting that word out. David Sigler out at New Horizons and the partnership with Mountain Valley of communicating with our folks with disabilities that, get out, live life, as Andrew shows us.
Right.
And somebody that had, such the injury at such a young age, and so that doesn't stop you. So again, no matter what it is, get out and experience. And if somebody needs some support, they can go to New Horizons Disability Empowerment Center.
And that's what's awesome is it's more than a gym. It's a resource center, and you can learn about these programs.
November 14th is the golf clinic. Again, phone number?
It's 928-468-5333.
Or you call New Horizons 928-772-1266.
All right. Thank you both for joining us. Have a great 2 weeks and a very happy Veterans Day.